Fiery and Coiny were the best friends in Yo-Yo Land. They went everywhere together and had been friends for years. They fought a lot, but that was their thing. Fiery's second closest friend was Blocky, a guy on an FBI watch list. Over time, Blocky started to become jealous of Fiery and Coiny and how close they were. One day, Blocky walked up to the pair, laughing his face off. He insulted them, saying, "Ha ha, you guys are the worst friends in Yo-Yo Land." Coiny spoke up against this, saying, "Look, Blocky, we all know you're jealous. Leave us alone or SB will crush you." Blocky laughed in his face and said, "You wish, just accept that I should be in your place. I'm way better with Fiery than you." The next day, Fiery and Coiny decided to talk with Blocky about what's going on. Fiery said, "Blocky, let's talk this out. Why do you target us so much?" Blocky started yelling with anger, saying, "Grr, I hate talking things out. Yes, I'm jealous, okay? Now I want to release my anger." In a fit of rage, Blocky took two other people, Match and Bommy, and threw Match at Fiery in an attempt to set her on fire. So Match ignited Bommy, and then Bommy was next to Coiny, and then he almost exploded. After Bommy exploded, Fiery ran over to Coiny and asked him if he was okay. He then got mad at Blocky and he asked him, "What's wrong with you? You almost killed Coiny." Blocky looked at him and he was like, "What's the big idea? It was just a prank. And also that was the point." So Fiery said they were no longer friends, and then Blocky, in a fit of rage, was like, "What? But I did so much for you. Whatever. I don't even need friends like you anymore. You guys are boring." So Fiery and Coiny hugged each other, and then Coiny slowly but surely made a recovery from this whole mess.
"100 Ways Not to Die." Number 1. Don't play baseball by bees. While Sky and Kai are playing baseball, Kai hits a beehive and the bees all sting Sky. Number 17. Chocolates are better. Kyle gets Sky flowers and it turns out Sky is allergic. Ew. Number 51. Research your movies. Turned out A Date Night on Elm Street was not a romantic comedy. You didn't tell me it was a horror movie. Number 82. Ask before you get a dog. Kyle, without permission, got a dog, and Sky slipped on the mud that the dog had tracked in from outside. Ah! The golden rule of not getting yourself killed. Don't associate yourself with Kyle unless you are prepared for all sorts of disasters. Oops.
Two friends are talking, having fun, but they accidentally fall asleep and wake up to find the government turned them into mechs. They are in an armory. Then a man said, "Choose your weapons." They look around and Hunter/Reaper chose the laser miniguns, and Tubbo chose the guided missiles. Next to them they saw a big guy who chose the laser beams. His name was Chad. They were told that they would fight in a tournament for glory and to lessen the population. They didn't know what to do, then Reaper came up with a plan. They would team up and destroy the competition. They were sent to the zone below the arena and told it would start in 5 minutes. They got ready, and once they saw the arena, they were amazed. But Reaper said, "There is no time to waste. Let's go." They came into contact with a big group of mechs fighting, and they joined in the fight. That was the first big mistake. They both lost a life immediately. As soon as they respawned, there was a bunch of mechs around them, and they lost 2 more lives. When they respawned for the 3rd time, they ran instead of fighting. They found a lone guy and eliminated him. They found another guy and eliminated him too. And that kept happening until they were on their last lives, and there were only 3 mechs left: Reaper, Tubbo, and Chad. They battled a lot, and in the end, Tubbo was eliminated, but so was Chad. Reaper was the champion, but his friend was gone, and he went home a champion, but alone.
The all-new UPhone 14 Pro Plus 5G Fold Max Ultra Deluxe. the next step in innovation, with all new groundbreaking features like its trademark ability to ping you every 5 seconds, even if the phone is shut down. Its powerful internal system can have a battery lasting up to 14 hours when it's off. The phone has 512 gigabytes of RAM, but what does that mean? It means that it has the ability to run 374 apps in the background at all times. The UFone 14 Pro Plus 5G Fold Max Ultra Deluxe also has inconvenience features made to benefit some of us. The operating system, Evolve OS, has so many ads baked in that you can't tell which apps are yours. Also, all callers are spam callers. You can't have authorized callers. They're all scams, and you can't turn it off. Ever. So why haven't you bought this phone? Huh? Buy a phone! No! I'm not asking! We spent 2 weeks on this, you
Hi, my name is Lila. I work at the non-exploding fork-repelling pants factory. I'm in charge of recruiting the cats who hide in the pants. We don't have enough, so I have to hire more. I've decided to try making a sign-up website. Not many cats are signing up. I know, I'll go cat door to cat door. Okay, thanks for your time. I'll go to the next house. What's this? The end.
So once upon a time, there was a barely paid animator living in his uncle's basement. This animator's name is What's-His-Name. He decides one day, I'm going to draw a stickman, so he proceeds to. But he first needs an idea. After hours of grueling thinking in his uncle's basement, yes, that is important, he then comes up with the final idea. A stickman with a not-so-happy face on it. So, using his masterful talent, and by that meaning one course he took online, he drew it. But it turns out the evil stickman is, well, evil, and takes the pencil away from the young. Our animator tries to combat this action by drawing in a stickman of his own to catch the evil stickman, but the evil stickman is not having it and runs away. At first, it tries the classic box and stick trick, but the stick trick is not going to fall for the stickman because he just draws his own exit. Sticky. Next, he tries leading them in with a poorly drawn burger and an anvil while he watches in the bushes, but he forgets the stickman can draw his own burger. Also sticky. Alas, the stickman gives up when Clever traps and just chases him down with a witch hat and a broomstick. Totally original idea, and J.K. Rowling will not sue me. I swear to God, I will not have the... But suddenly, a convenient paper airplane appears for the evil stickman, and he rips himself from the page so he can hop on. But the stickman is not going to have that, and also rips off the page, and has an epic sword fighting duel that I'm too lazy to animate. Our battle then reaches a sudden climax when the evil stick draws a giant big robot to fight the stickman. But the stickman combats that by drawing a cape that's just for cosmetics and an army of poorly drawn stickmen. The stickman wins the fight and throws the evil stickman into the other side of the universe, a void where nobody can come back. Ever. And with the evil stickman defeated, the animator lives another day in poverty. The end.